Hello buddy, how are you today? I am your host for the Russian Grand Prix for FRL. My name is SHR_Indigo and I'll be here to guide you through the F2 race. So we all sat in the lobby waiting for the race to get underway. Sorry I wasn't here last week. I had to focus on my own championship, which is an important one. Hopefully it's 6:30, so we'll all be going right now. Come on people, let's go. We gotta go. It's 6:30 and I've got a league race after this. I think I'm in game chat. Yes I am. I forgot to create myself a party. Damn it. Ruined the stream already. Apologies. Let's go people. Ready up, let's go. So finally we head into the qualifier session. I'd have no idea what their pace is like because I've not raced any of these guys before and I don't even know the majority of them. And I'll head myself into a party so I don't hear the game chat noise. I've seen as a game update I can fiddle around with the full map as well, so that'll keep me interested to see where these guys are so I could judge whether they're on the out lap or full lap. Oh, it is full rain for this qualifying session. So this will be very interesting. Well, I don't know what the strategy is because is this soft to hard? Is it? No. Soft mediums? I've not raced this track for a long time. There's the full track map. It will keep me interested of everything. And it's full wets for this qualifying session. Very tricky. Finally, we got some cars coming out of the pits as someone's finally joined the session. We've got the Mercedes of Wolf, the Britishman, coming out of the pits first, I believe. 19 drivers on the grids, one's just joined, so it should be a full 20. Hopefully, he's not ready for the race. It doesn't matter if qualifying because we're on a set timer. We've got the racing point first out on the track, as I've just noticed on the mini map. So that is a Laggy Racer who is out first, a Belgian driver. So he'll be the first one to go out on the pit, go out as I sort out my graphics. There we go. For some reason I cannot hear the car. I've got some technical difficulties. Let me just turn the volume up. Much better now, I can hear it. So we're entering sector 2. Well, we're coming towards the end of sector 2, headed into sector 3 in this straight. I don't really know much about this track. Laggy Racer will be the first one to cross the line to start their flying lap, as the rest of the drivers are out of the pit. So one driver's in there, which is a Renault. And Finley's in there as well, but I can't see him on the mini. Oh, he's out of the pits right now. So here we go then. Laggy Racer will come across the line to start the lap. We're coming through the final corner. Hopefully he won't encounter any traffic, because there is traffic ahead of us. They're in the long left-hander. Coming on to the straight, we've already got yellow flags in sector 2 and 3, and that's well, there's only 4 or 5 cars in that sector. Now yellow's to sector 3. As you can see, through sector 3 everybody's backing up to start their laps. I love this mini map. What they could do better to it is when there's a yellow flag out, it could highlight the part of the track, if you know what I mean, to see where the yellow flags are. Sliding through, is it turn, this is turn 5, isn't it? Turn 6 now. And Finney's just left the session. If it is going to be dry for the race, I don't know whether these drivers are going to put their dry or wet setup on, but he's definitely validated that lap because he corner cut, straight up corner cut. So I think he's down to 0. So that his lap is done, and there's a Ferrari behind him. Oh, Ryan's in the wall. Where's that? That's the exit of turn 3. We saw a massive crash between Julian Palmer and one of the Hasses there back in 2017. I actually can't remember that crash. It was Roman Grosjean, actually, I think it was. Timmins is the next one to be on his lap. There he is, Timmins coming through sector 2, entering sector 3. The racing point ahead of him is Laggy Racer, and he is corner cut or invalidates his lap. Coming through the penultimate corner. As we through the final corner, nice and steady as you can go, and he will cross the line to do a 150.3. So he goes first, the first one to set the time on the board. Let's see who else is out there. Chris, let's see what he can do with the Williams. As we come through the final corner now, taking most of the curve, is a 50.4, so he's in second place, a 10th off as Timmins' time, and Wolf is just getting out of the way for the Toro Rosso, and Jory's gone quicker with a 149.3, so he's a second quicker already, as Ryan's completely missed the corner off the track, and that's his lap compromised yet again. The Toro Rosso coming through the final corner. What can he do? It'll be a 49, and it's a 48, and he's going quicker by 148.9. But can't get excited too early because it's the Toro Rosso 1-2 and it's the early part of the session. So there's more to come. As to go up, the guards has just been 5th place ahead of Stiggy in the Red Bull. Yellow flags yet to get to sector 3. Oh, what's the McLaren doing? Almost hit the wall to turn 3. Alex in Sam's league, CRL, competitive racing league, and there's a Renault who has spun, and that is, yeah, I saw his gamer tag earlier on, I probably forgot now, and that is Kefman. So multiple drivers spinning in these tricky conditions. Well, it was a driver error or setup issue, but I don't know, but Pure Fantasy has gone into 3rd place. It's a 149.5, so he's 2/10 off of the Toro Rosso time of Jury, but Nav Godmeister, where's that come from? From this Toro Rosso driver. If he's running a wet setup, I don't know, but I don't know if he could be dry in the race or not. As Laggy Racer goes up into second place, so he did invalidate his first lap, and now he's even bettered it into second place at 149.1. And we've got yellow flags yet again through sector 3, and that's Timmets who spun through the penultimate corner. Rejoin safely on track. There's one more driver coming through the final corner, and that is a Toro Rosso. Who's that? Who's that? It is Jury. Where will he go? He hasn't improved his time. Stiggy will cross the line. What will he do? It's a 50.5 from the Red Bull driver, down in 7th place, which Aston Martin, their sponsor, will be taking from them. As Boy has got into 8th place in the McLaren. I can't pronounce his proper name, so I'll call him Boy. The Garbs, what can he do in the Racing Point, which is soon known to be as Aston Martin for 2021? Oh, it's a 50.6 from the Racing Point driver, who puts himself into 8th place. Sorry, got a bit confused because it's really updating time. Houseman, let's see what he can do in the Red Bull. Taking it nice and cautiously through the third. Well, I think this is his out lap or in lap, because he's not really using ERS. And he's got off the track as well, so that's his lap ruined. And the McLaren driver has just hit the wall into turn 3. It's headed into turn 4 yet again. I think his teammate did that the lap before. Kevman, he's got a Laggy Racer ahead of him in these tricky conditions. He's also another driver to go wide. In these difficult conditions, he already ran out of ERS, depending whether he used it before this lap or don't know. That corner they're struggling through is turn 14, sorry. Alex is taking a long way, short way round. So probably missed the first corner again. Kefman's coming in the pits. Laurie, let's see what he can do in the Alfa Romeo. He's a driver that'll not set a lap time yet. You know what? These conditions are really intriguing because these drivers absolutely struggling out here. It's so unpredictable who could be in first place. Laggy Racer has split the Toro Rosso drivers in second place. Pure Fancy's impressed me in 4th. Stiggy in 5th. And Jury's got ahead of his team. And look at that. Look at the gap between those two. Jesus, 7/10 of a second quicker. No, 8/10 of a second quicker, sorry. I didn't really see it. It's a 148.1, so we're getting closer to the 147s. And his teammates in the pits as well. This track conditions will really get... I don't know if they get better or not. We'll find out towards the end of the session. We've got Kyle ahead of his teammate, and look at that, struggling to turn 14 and 15. It was out of shape coming to those corners. Williams behind him, and who is that? The Williams. I say it's Chris on his outlap. As they both head towards turn 18, coming into turn 19. This is his outlap, so I don't know why I'm watching him. Alex, he's on his outlap, and one of those drivers, and who's got into second place? Was it Finley? I think Finley's just got into second place. So yes, he has. It's at 148.5. He is 4/10 slower than Joey Gates, but that's a fantastic lap time. So Alex, how many attempts has he done on his set of tyres fitted? He has done... Well, he's telling me he's done no laps, but he's been out of the tracks a couple of times. He's even missed turn 1. Or is it turn 2? Yes, this is turn 2 coming into turn 3. This time taking it nice and cautiously to turn 2 and 3. He's going through the long left-hander. Oh, had to get out of the throttle there. His car is out of shape, and that's probably an invalidation. Please don't crash. Oh my goodness me. Be careful. Jesus. And he has spun. Not the first and not be the last. There's a McLaren on his lap. Laurie has gone wide. Oh, Jesus. Gotta be careful in these conditions. Chris has retired from the session, and it's sector 1 and sector... Well, all 3 sectors, so someone's made a mistake somewhere. Timmets! Oh no, the McLaren and Williams has crashed! One McLaren has lost his full wing, and then the other guy has crashed. That's probably Chris. It is. Oh dear, what happened there? Who is it, in fact? Boy, he's lost all of his front wing, so what happened there? Yes, he loses sector 3, but that has ended Chris's session, so he'll stay in 7th place. Or we'll get pushed down the order. Oh dear me. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. Were they both on a lap? Well, let's have a look at Boy. Boy's on his outlap. So, did he get in the way of Chris? I'm wondering. I don't want to make any assumptions, but I have to. But has Boy got in the way of Chris? Do you wonder? Because he's on his outlap, as you can see on the left-hand side of your screen, in 11th place. So, would you wonder Chris was on his lap or not? I don't know. But don't know who to put the blame towards to, whether they got the footage or not. But if Boy was on the racing lines, that's definitely his fault. His lack of downforce, struggling to get back in the pits as Houseman's on his outlap in the Red Bull, and I think he's got his teammate behind him too. The Gorbs is with him as well, so all three of them on the same part of the track on the outlap. So who will go to? Timmets has gone into 6th place. Did he improve his time? I don't think so. He was a 50.3 before. Pure Fantasies, we'll go ball with him. He's 2/10 quicker already in the first sector, so that's a good sign for him. Go to turn 8 now. To turn 9, there's yellow flags in sector 1. That's probably... oh, I don't want to know. Is that the Toro Rosso who struggled through there? This minimap really helps me. What they could do to improve the minimap is put it in a different position, because it is a bit of a distraction on the right hand side. Whoa. I don't know where they could put it actually on the screen. And what they also could do, when yellow flags come out, they could highlight the part of the track or where the yellow flag is, where the incident is. Oh, let's come through turn 15, through turn 16. We've got an Alfa Romeo ahead of him. To turn 17. Looking nice and clean, nice and tidy for Pure Fantasy. Let's see where this lap puts him as we come to turn 18. Now heading on to turn 19. He's finished left the session again. He's probably got internet issues. Where will this lap put him? It's a 148.3. He's got a second quicker on his personal best time. That's a fantastic lap. And he's 2/10 off for Joey Games, who's on his out lap. Finley's in the pits, but he's out of the session, but he'll probably come back in. Godmeister is still in the pits, along with Laggy Racer. Timmets! Almost hit the wall there, sliding towards the wall, but he managed to keep it. Yellows to sector 2. Sticky. Oh, these three are pretty close to each other, considering they're both on their laps. So on the outlap they should probably slow down, but he has caught up to his teammate rather significantly as Sticky to Houseman. Yeah, he should probably get out of the way because he's holding his team up quite significantly here, especially through sector 3. Come to turn 16 onto 17. He should probably get out of the way because is he on his lap? Oh, he's what? So he's probably backed out of it. He should let his teammate go. Oh, I think someone's just made a mistake. I just saw a glimpse of it. Oh, someone's got into tyres. So is it? I don't think it's good enough for the inters, mate. Go back onto the wets. Who was I spectating before? It was the two Red Bull drivers. Sticky got up into 7th place ahead of Timmers. And what about the other one? He's still in 13th place, but on his lap, and he's missed turn 2 and headed on to turn 3. There's his teammate again. He's holding up his teammate. So those two will be having words towards the end of the session, I believe, because those two were holding each other up. Oh no, the Houseman, has he kept it? Oh yes, he was out of shape going into turn 4 there, mate. You've got to be careful in these conditions, especially through that left-hander. You could lose a car easily. The Gars, we'll go ball with him. He's in the racing point of 49.5 is his best lap time. But in fact, he's on his out lap. And Lucky Racer, his teammates coming out of the pits for another attempt. So there's 2 minutes left of this session. I think Pure Fantasy and Novgodmeister has probably going to come out of the pits right now. We'll go ball with not Pure Fantasies, Joey Games. I think he's on his out lap. Vinny's coming to the pits. Well, I mean, he's coming out of the pits. As we go ball with Joey Games, as he will start. Finley's left the session again, so he's definitely having problems with his internet. What's Joey Games doing? Here we go then. Short shifted his way through to avoid the loss of traction, to avoid that wheel spin, especially in this rain. That's turn 1 there. There's a Mercedes in front of him, but I don't think it will bother him. Coming into turn 2, so hope he don't miss the braking point. Hit both curbs in turn 3 as well. Turn 4, it's rather tricky. You can get out of shape easily through this corner. There's yellow flags in sector 3. Heading on to turn 5. Oh! He's kept it! But that is ruined his lap time, unless he can save the ERS. Unless he got enough fuel that can save ERS. And he's got enough time? Well, I think he's got to push on this lap to make sure he gets across the line in time as he puts it down into 0. But nice save there from Joey. He got on the curb too much and put him nearly, well, he did put him in the wall, but not enough damage to cause any retirements. Pure Fantasies, he's impressed me. 148.3. Really good tyres for Pure Fantasies. Meanwhile, his Toro Rosso teammate Joey Games, Novgorod is on his outlap. So let's see what this driver can do. Now, Sticky's retired from the session in sector 3. So there's definitely yellows in sector 3. We'll go on board there to see where if he's crashed or not. Where are the yellow flags? Tibbets has spun again. Tibbets has spun and he's getting out of the way of the drivers as Neil has retired as well. Where's that? That is turn 15, isn't it? I don't think it ruined anyone's lap as Kyle got into 10th place. That's a good lap from Kyle. He's improved just a bit. The boys on his lap, remember he probably crashed with Chris. I don't want to say he did because I didn't really see it. He's come through turn 1 or 2, but really I should be spectating Novgorod Meister. He's one of the main contenders to get a pole position as Tibbets is back into the pits. There is the Toro Rosso driver. Where's Joey Games? Can he make it across the line? Yes, he has. So he's got another lap in the back. But both Toro Rossos are close together on the same part of the track. There they are, the two Toro Rossos. So I'm going to go on board with Novgorod Meister because I can see Joey Games as well. There's yellow flags here. Yeah, there is. Oh, that's a Mercedes of... Is it Alex again? No, that's not Alex. It's his teammate. Ryan Webb's slowing down. Who is it then? Where's his teammate? It's Wolf. He's retired as well. As the yellow, the checkered flag has come out, and Joey Games is improving, but unfortunately for him, he's got a Ferrari in the way. Where's Novgorod Meister? There he is. And apparently he's on his outlap. So did he miss the checkered flag? It's one of them glitches, I think, and that's Alex. That's Alex. He's out. He's out. But I think he retired because he didn't look any damage on that car. But I don't think Novgorod Meister is on his outlap. It's that glitch again, isn't it? So let's see if Novgorod Meister improves. It won't tell me he's split time in the second sector. Oh, Joey, he's getting held up by a Ferrari. The Ferrari should get out of the way. This is absolutely destroying his chance. Well, he's on pole position already, but if he can improve or not. JV is struggling through the corners, and Joey Games, that's his qualifying session done. It's really thanks to a Ferrari, but he's got to get out of the way of his teammate. Sliding through turn 17. And they both come into the pits. Well, Novgorod Meister's actually missed the pits. So both Toro Rossos ruined their lap, one from the Ferrari and one from their driver error. Well, that's the qualifying session done then. And Joey Gaines remains on pole. I don't know if he'd be angry about that or not, but this guy Javier definitely got in the way. So we'll head towards the race to see if it'll still be raining or not. I think Joey Gaines needs to retire from the session because that's what's slowing us down, as both Toro Rossos get towed away in the pits. So that's it then. That's qualifying done and dusted for this Russian Grand Prix for the FRL. So Joey Games is on pole position ahead of Pure Fantasies. Finley is in third ahead of Doug Arbs. Novgorod Meister is in fifth ahead of Laggy Racer. Houseman, both Red Bulls in the top 8, so 7th and 8th. Tibbets in 9th place. We saw him make a couple of mistakes. Sticky Chris is in 10th after he crashed with Boy. Kyle's in 11th place in the Alfa Romeo ahead of Boy. Wolf is in 13th ahead of Ryan Webb. Javier is in 15th ahead of Niels. Laurie Cree is in 17th, and Alex has made loads of mistakes during that qualifying session. And Kefman, I didn't set a lap time, but I definitely saw that guy out on track. So he must have made a couple of mistakes in that qualifying session. There's your results. Pure Fantasies. I think that's Romania, isn't it? So he's 2 tenths away from his team. No, he's in the Renault actually. Northcroft managed to 5th in a Toro Rosso. I hope it's dry so we can see a proper race. I wish I could commentate F1 again. I missed that. I know quite a lot of people in F1, but I'm into F2. And look at that, nice and sunny for these drivers. So those drivers struggling were probably on a dry setup, because I believe you can run 6.4 wings, if I'm correct. If it's a dry setup, it's a 6.4 wings. So that's probably why they were struggling through the left-hander. So thankfully these drivers, hopefully none of them's running a wet setup, because that's the mistake I did. I had a wet qualifying session. No, I had a wet race. It was a dry qualifying session, but I had a wet race. So I was on a wet setup for the race, the start of the race. But one thing I didn't realise, it was going to dry up on lap 10. So the rest of that race, I was just struggling because I had too much downforce, the lack of straight line speed, and the wet setup didn't really help me at all. It slowed me down. 24 drivers yet again, folks, for this Russian GP for FRL. FRL is a good league you could join. If you want to join, it's 6:30 on Friday nights, 7:30 if you're Dutch. Whoa, this really does spice things up. We'll find out who's on a wet setup and who's not, because those on a wet setup could really fall down the order here. And let's see what tyres everybody's gone for. If I can get it up, if I can remember how to get it up. There we go. So majority of the drivers have gone for the softs, whereas Lovecross has gone onto the medium tyres along with Niels in 16th place. So I believe these softs can make it to 10-11 laps. I believe the mediums could do what, 18 laps. But remember, they've not done qualifying, so they can stretch it out even further. And let's not forget, safety cars are a factor now in. Really on a good strategy here, thanks to the safety car. Their safety car could really change things up. My league race F2, I had because it was F2. And one driver crashed off the track and a safety car came out. Safety cars are definitely a factor that will come out of this race. I forgot all about that, but now this is going to hype me up because this is going to change a lot of things now the safety cars come out. Yes, the race will take longer. And shout out to Mickey Litzy for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you, mate. Shout out to the rest of the guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I post league races on there. Can you turn car audio up? T1 starting soon. How do I turn it up, mate? Yeah, I'll try to turn it up. If that's better for you, I don't know. But anyways, we'll wait the lights to go off for this FRL race. Here we are then. Off we go for the FRL F2 Russian Grand Prix, and let's see who gets the best start. The Williams has got a good start, but he makes contact with the Renault, and the Renault goes side by side now, along with the Racing Point. The Toro Rosso's off the track. There's a massive crash in the back, and there's a massive crash in the midfield as well. Oh my goodness me! I think the safety car should definitely come out, and the safety car is out. Fuck off. So the safety car has came out before we even reached turn 1. Jesus Christ. Fuck. I can't swear. I was going to swear then. But Joey Games still keeps his lead. And a Pure Fantasies as well. And Timmons is out of the race. And Northcross Meister's got involved as well. And his front wing is gone. I remember I said in the formation lap that he could gain positions because of the safety car. But he's on those medium tyres. So I don't think he can either. And he will fall all the way to the back with a broken front wing as well. So let's see what strategy he will go for the race. Whereas his teammate, perfect start. He got alongside with the tough the Renault, but he didn't really distract him. Finley was involved as well. They both made contact. Their wheel banged, but thankfully none of them were got to the wall or any contact was made. Oh, the racing point. I think he's got damage as well. Yes, he has. He's lost all of his full wing. I think I definitely saw a crash further up the top 5. I think. Laggy Racing did start 5th, didn't he? So I think I definitely saw a crash. But there was definitely a massive crash at the back of the field. Where the front of the field, I saw a bit of contact made as well. So the safety car already out on lap 1. This is going to really spice things up. And I can't wait for this race either. They're all going to be careful though not to crash into each other on the safety car. Let's see who else has got full wing damage. I can't see anybody else. Oh yes, the McLaren of... Who's that? That is... Niels. He's got full wing damage as well. Another medium start test, but you already see drivers coming to the pits. There's a bit of full wing damage on the left, right hand side of his end plate. Let's hope he don't crash into him, and he didn't. Thank God for that. So majority of drivers already coming to the pits on lap 2. We got a safety car before the first lap, before the first corner was even completed. There is the safety car. As you'll see in this game, it will come out frequently. Jesus Christ, I need to calm down. It's only lap 1. As I take time to calm down because I'm too hyped up. So, Nike Race has gone onto the hard tyres. Oh, Chris has got... Ryan Webb's got a penalty. And I am Safai. Already, people are getting penalties for hitting people under the safety car. We'll go down further down the grid to see what people are doing. Where are the people that caused incidents? Well, as the fire's gone, Ryan Webb was one of them, and Ryan Webb's in 10th place. And another penalty as well! He's got another penalty for crashing into him again. You just need to calm down, boys. It's Alex has got another penalty as well. Jesus, boys, you need to calm down. Hamza Fire's got a penalty for falling too far back. These guys need to calm down. This is only good. I love the safety car already. Oh Jesus Christ, man. Ryan's going to the pits along with Alex because he crashed. Oh dear me. So 4 drivers already in the lap 3, and we're heading into the pits for a brand new set of tyres. He's got a 5-second time penalty as well. Look at the Haas teammate. He's back, and he's in the pits. he's gonna stay behind his teammate because his teammate's serving a 5-second time penalty and changed his wing as well. And Stingy, he's got a time penalty for exceeding track limits under the safety car. Oh my God! How can you exceed track limits under the safety car? Oh dear. Oh my God! What an eventful first 3 laps behind the safety car. We're getting penalties for drivers already. Oh, it's too hot in here. He's got another penalty. He's extremely track limits again. Oh my gosh, what are these guys doing? Exceeding track limits under the safety car. Boy, I'm having some fun tonight. I love his being got a penalty for I'm exceeding track limits as well. How are you guys exceeding track limits? Oh my God, Alex has got another penalty as well. I have no idea what's going on. Guys, it's the safety car. Do you not realise? And when is this safety car coming in? It's taking the P now. Everything's cleared up. Let's go. Safety car is in this lap, boys. And I swear to God, if there's another safety car, I could go fuming. I want a race. You hear that, boys? I want a race this time. I don't want to be stuck behind the safety car. As Jury Games backs them all up to allow the safety car to come into the pits. And let's see where he's going to set off. He's going to make it sensible. Hopefully none of these drivers crash into the back of each other. Oh my God, Alex has got another penalty again. Oh, stop it guys, stop. You get way too many penalties for lap 3. Here we go then. Jury Games leads them away. And look at Pure Fantasies, he's right behind him with 4 tenths behind. I thought the yellow flags coming out again, but it wasn't. It was a little glitch. And Alex has got past off guard Meister, but on to Pure Fantasies here. Jury Game will go defensive on the inside. And he won't make the move. The Racing Point goes side by side with Houseman. Williams goes down the inside into turn 1. Stingy versus the Williams. And they both made contact, but they still made it. Now the McLaren wants to get involved as well. 3-way battle as Boy goes down the inside of both of them. As Chris is around the outside as well. The Mercedes is getting involved as well. And the McLaren will swoop around the outside. As Mercedes will go off the track. This is Wolf. Will he go down the inside? Yes, he will. Turn 5. And he got a penalty. That's Chris who's got a penalty, but he probably get a warning for cutting corners there. Laurie Creed versus 2 Alfa Romeo's Basilins as well. The Racing Point trying to get involved. It's Laggy Racer who's on those hard tyres who made contact on the first lap with someone. I don't know who was. Alex will try and go around the outside now. I thought, is that going to spin? No, he didn't spin. Thank God for that, but he did lose the car. As the McLaren now will try and go around the outside. As he cuts the corner. Oh, that's a bit of cheating tactics going on there. He cuts the corner to save front. And what's going on here? We've got a 3-way battle yet again, or 4-way shall I say. It's Ryan down the inside, and he hits him. He hits the back of Laggy Racer. Alex should try to go down the inside, but Ryan Webber broke himself. Hopefully he hasn't got any full wind damage. He could do turn 16, into turn 17. Ryan Webb, the off-guard master goes down. He hits Alex and it spins. Oh my God! He spins. And he's going to go far down into 18th place, probably last. Yellow flags. Will the safety car come out yet again? Jesus, I'm losing my voice here. Alright, so DRS will be enabled on lap 6. Finley's within DRS range again between himself and Pure Fantasies. Pure Fantasies got a good exit out the final corner as Finley's going to explore the track limits. We've got a Red Bull battling, and that is Wolf versus Boy McLaren, shall I say. And he will go down the inside into turn 5. Wolf breaks late. They're still side by side, but further back I think Stinker got past the Alfa Romeo. As Boy will try to look and make a look move. I can't even speak now. We'll try to make a move. Right, Jury Games. He's Pure Fantasies is still in the slipstream of Jury. There's no DRS yet. It's 3 laps till DRS is enabled. And Finley's got really close to them as well, if you notice. DRS will be enabled, so we'll see overtakes happening. And yet again, Alex getting multiple penalties. He will get disqualified if you don't be careful, son. Glory Queen's got another penalty as well. I think I hyped myself up too much here because I'm getting goosebumps now. Probably get a heart attack soon. Doug Arms is 2 seconds away, so he will be a threat to the top 3 as DRS is now enabled. And the Red Bull Houseman is close enough to the back of the Racing Point. Neither will make a move, but the Red Bull will. Down the inside goes Houseman. He's done it. He's up into 4th place. As we look to see the rest of the grid. Oh, Kyle, he missed the second corner and he cut the third corner, so he's misjudged his braking zone. As did Havey and Laggy Racer, but Laggy Racer's on those hard tyres. So they expect a lot of grip from him early on in this race, especially with heavy fuel. Oh, look at that Haas! Oh, I thought he would make a move down the inside of Ryan, but he didn't. He stayed back just to... I don't... in the background I thought the red would go off as Alex is in the pits to serve a penalty, I think. Northgardmeister is lagging just a bit from Ryan. Ryan can do a switch back. He's also on those hard tyres. He should have probably gone to the mediums. Around the outside. That's a lovely move from Ryan. Beautiful move. Third one in the field. Look at pure fantasies. Nah, I thought we'd go down the inside. Finley locks up into the corner. You got kicked, mate. I can't invite you back. And look at Williams. He was out of shape coming into turn 15. The Wolf is all over the back of the Williams. And yellow to set to 3. And who is it? It's Javier. What has happened to him? No safety car, because that's not worthy of a safety car. It is, I'll be surprised. But Jory going massively defensive as Houseman set the fastest lap. Now he's in that clear air and away from Dog Arbs. Well, pure fantasy will go down the inside. His straight line speed's much better. Jory has the inside line so he can cover it from him. Any battles going on further behind? I probably should keep an eye on the top 3. Look at pure fantasy. He's all over the back of him. Turn 4, he won't make it here. What about Chris on Wolf? He is saving ERS. His yellow's to set to 1. Who is it to set to 1 who's making a mistake? And that's Ryan! Spun round in the Haas. Unfortunately, he's back on the track with no contact made. I think he might have touched someone. Anyways, Joey Gage is preserving his ERS to ensure he can pull it down to full blast onto the straight. Remember, he crashed out the German Grand Prix because of his DRS was stuck open, and he should have, well, he could have won the race. He was on course to win the race, but unfortunately he didn't. I think it was his teammate who won the race. Both Red Bull, Toro Rosso's had a good battle. And good defending from Jory as well to keep on to that first place, but he's under massive pressure. And look at Sticky in the Red Bull on the McLaren, down the inside as we head down into turn 14. He made the move before the corner, but will boy try and fight back? Oh, Jory, he's got a penalty, both side by side, and there's contact made, but the Alpha Male gets out of shape, but he's back in shape now, and he didn't spin, fortunately for him. Yellow to set to 3, and that's Kyle. That's the other Alpha Male who did actually spin. Anyway, back onto first, second and third. Wolf is just set the fastest lap of the race. He's got the slipstream on DRS this time. I think the inside line's much better. They both go side by side. Joy pushed him off the track, but that's probably fair racing. I think if the Fantasies get a penalty for that, he should take it removed because he did get pushed off the track. But look at that, he's made the move, but will Joy fight back? Yes, he went into turn 4 as he heads down the inside. That's a lovely move from the Toro Rosso driver. No, back out of it, don't fight it. Jesus, don't fight it, boy. You should have backed out of it, mate. You don't want to hit the wall and exceed track limits. No battles going on further behind as Ryan's changed his full wing, so probably did make contact with someone. Oh, lap 8. How is it lap 8 already? As Javier's got another penalty for multiple warnings. Look at his straight line speed. He probably is running a wet setup, as this time Pure Fantasy will get the move done. Unless Jory will break late into this corner. Oh! I thought he hit the back of him, but thankfully he didn't, as Finley's looking interested as well to take that second place away from him. Jory's definitely struggling, as Pure Fantasy now takes the lead from him. Remember, he set a blistering qualifying lap time, but it is dry in the race, so there's a massive contrast in setups. Ryan gets a penalty. Yellow flags are set to 3. Who is it? Oh no, that's Neil. Glory Quee as well. What's happened to him? His teammate's gone past his. Safety cars will slow things down in the race. Jory, don't make the inside. Oh, I thought he would hit him. I thought he just went straight on, but that's lag. Jesus, I thought he smacked into the back of him. As Wolf is trying to look a move on the outside of Dodd, but he's got it covered. As Northgardmeister makes his way through Lucky Racer, who are both on the hard tyres, because they both made contact on the first lap. Here we go, 2 McLarens. Neil's compromised himself, but he probably got a bit too happy thought because he almost hit the back of him. I don't know if he did or not. Be careful, boys, be careful. There we go. Laurie's in the pits for changing full wing, so he hit the wall as he spun. But I didn't see it. I only saw the aftermath of it. Philly's got past Houseman. Houseman, where did he come from? Where did he come from? Jesus Christ, he was 3 seconds back, now he's 6 tenths behind. Wolf has made the move on the Corbs. Good move from him. Eddie Mercedes. And he's up into 5th place now. As look, we've got a what? A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battle. Way battle for 1st place. I don't know if his straight line speed's bad or not, but it's definitely slowing him down. You can see all the top 6 in one picture. As Chris is 2 seconds further behind, and we've got battles going to the midfield. I can't really watch, but here's the 2 McLarens. And it's got another penalty again. To get him having some bad luck with penalties. But made the move down into turn 1 too far back. What about the Racing Point? No, he won't. What about the 2 McLarens though? Interested to see what they would do. They're very close to each other, along with the Red Bull Sticky as well, and Kefman. We're about to see a battle for the final points position. As the McLaren has DRS on his teammate. Look at that, easy move from his side. He wants to go down the inside, which is the preferred way to make an overtake. Down the inside, they both hit each other. Now the Red Bull's on the back of him as well. Will he try and make a move down the inside? Nope, he won't. He's just so close but so far back at the same time. But Finley, oh, out of shape through a turn. It is 11, but he managed to save the car. So a massive DRS train going on here. As Sticky has got past McLaren. Well, one of the McLaren, shall I say. Now, all 3 of them will have DRS. Unless he's got it as well. Kyle, no, he's too far back. As Sticky, oh, he pushes in the wall. Make space. As he goes down the inside, it's turn 14. Kneels out, breaks himself, and that's not Sticky to come back, but be careful on track. Boys looking to make a move on Neil. The Garbs is in the pit, so is it his mandatory pit stop? Did he switch over to the medium tyres? I don't know, I should probably keep an eye out. Meanwhile, back at the top 6, or top 5 shall I say, Chris is whoa, I think the Garbs was in this battle as well, so I think he's trying to make an undercut on all 5 of them. That's actually quite a good move, because these guys on the DRS trade, as Alex will come into the pits, he's not really had a good race, and he's going to get ahead of the Ferrari of the Javier, as Keffer will go down the inside. No, he backs out of it on the Alfa Romeo. I'm sorry about my voice, it's gone now. I should have probably used it all. Sorry. Sorry about that, boys. Oh, I thought he spun in the wall. So let's have a look at the mini-map. There, the Racing Point is coming to turn 10, is it? Yeah, turn 10. And they're at the final part of the track. There's Pure Fantasy's going to the pits. Oh, don't hit him! No, he's missed the pits! And he gets a penalty for it as well. So it's probably a late decision call to come into the pits. Maybe he was trying to come into the pits when the leader was coming to the pits. So Pure Fantasy's pulled the trigger along with Finley, as Houseman's in the pits as well. So where is the Ferrari of a Racing Point, shall I say, of Doug Orbs? There he is. Any more drivers going to the pits? Yes, the McLaren is, to probably undercut his teammate. So where will Doug Orbs get ahead? Will he get ahead of them? I think they're coming down to the pit entry. Exit, shall I say. Has he got ahead of them? Has he? Wait, has he got ahead of him? No, he hasn't. They're way far ahead of him. Oh, I thought he was in that battle, or was it Laggy Race? I don't know. I definitely saw a Racing Point in the top 6. So I don't know what's gone wrong there, unless the Racing Point had a bad pit stop for some reason, or he probably saved the penalties. So Pure Fantasy's got ahead of the leading pack. So Joey Gaines is in the lead at the moment. He'll probably pick the slap, he should do, to cover the threat from the undercut with Wolf and Chris. I definitely saw a racing point in the top 6. I don't understand how he's that far back, unless penalties are served in the pits. That's probably the reason why. As he is on the back of the Renault. Don't make the move down the inside, wait for the straight. I think Joey will come in the pits, he should do. No he's not. Yes he is actually, as you can see in the mini-map. De Garbs is easily ahead of the Renault, but the Renault has DRS as well, but he won't be a threat because he's way too far ahead. As we see all this, can he get a better exit out of Kyle through the corner? No, he cannot. But let's see if he Pure Fantasies will get ahead of Jury. Philly's got DRS as well. There's Jury on the right hand side of the screen, and he hasn't, unfortunately. He's got ahead of Houseman though, that's his main target as well. As both of them go side by side. This is lovely racing from the two. And I think Finley's got a pass, yes he has, of Jory. Not of Jory, Fantasies. Oh, my voice is absolutely horrible now. I can barely talk. Let's see further back on who's battling. The Red Bull of Sticky's coming out of the pits in 14th place, ahead of Ryan, and ahead of Boy as well, who is also fighting. So Chris is our next lead racer. Northcote Master has not pitted. Well, he has pitted, but it was the very first lap because of the safety car. Well, the collision with somebody else, but I don't know who it was. As was Laggy Racer, they're both up second and third, so I wonder how long they will take their medium tyres for. Bearing in mind, everybody's got loads of fresh set of softs and mediums they can use because it was raining in qualifying. Got a nice battle developing as well for 4th place. Finley's actually caught up and he's set the fastest lap as well. He actually caught up to Laggy Racer quite a lot in that final sector. And the mini-map is purple as well, if you notice that. He's too far back to make any move. Don't hit the back of him! Oh my goodness me, he double locks the fronts. But the first lap safety car has definitely reminded me of another league race. Had it happened to me before. Not a nice feeling as Kyle's in the pit, starting 30th place. Where will he rejoin? A broken filming as well. So will he stay? Will he rejoin? He probably rejoin near his teammate. But back onto the battle for the next lead race. Laggy Race is absolutely struggling on those hard tyres. There's Finley then, DRS wide open, Laggy Race is changing directions to move out of the slipstream. Pure Fantasy is looking involved as well. Finley locks up yet again. Laggy Race is looking interested to get back around outside of him. It's turn 15. So Finley is relieved of Laggy, but Pure Fantasies now will have to definitely get past him and they want to get hold up behind him because it will take a long time before he will come in the pits. My voice is gone, I can barely speak. He's close enough to make a move, a Laggy Racer. He will have DRS as well, I presume. Yes, he will. Over 210 kilometers an hour. Laggy Racer changing direction at the very last minute. Pure Fantasies will probably get a penalty. Well, he's got a warning for that, but Finley's got a penalty for corner cutting. We've seen him lock up quite a lot of times. Houseman, can he make the move around Jory? No, he won't. Jory outbreaks himself and he's off the track. Pure Fantasies though, Laggy Racer is defending for his life. Jory's got a penalty as Laggy Racer goes off the track. As we come to turn 8, Pure Fantasies ahead, but no, Laggy Racer wants to fight back. He's not giving up this position whatsoever. And Laggy Race has cut the corner, so he's definitely got a penalty as Troy Games is waiting for to make a move. But the thing is though, Laggy Race will have DRS off Pure Fantasies and Slipstream. So will Jory and Houseman. There goes Laggy Racer. And not Miku, let's see, Jory as well. Danny inside goes Pure Fantasies, he's not giving up. He's out of shape to turn 15. And he gets a better exit out of traction as well to turn 17. But Laggy Race is still not giving up. Look, they're so side by side. And Laggy Race is still ahead. This is beautiful racing. Go to turn 18 and 19. But the thing is, the Pure Fantasies will get DRS off a Laggy Racer. Jory needs to be careful to the final corner, and he's got Houseman all over the back of him as well. Laggy Race is an aggressive driver, he will not give up whatsoever. He's moving, he's changing direction. Quite a lot, but look at that, Philly versus Meister, and he's got past him. Laggy Race out breaks himself again. Jory keeps off Houseman. And down the inside goes Pure Fantasies, but it will convert into the inside line for Laggy Racer. But Laggy Racer is probably losing his tyre life. Now he's got Meister at the back of it, he slows down and he lets it past. So that was easy for Meister. Jory, sorry, that was Jory. Meister's ahead of him. So that's easy for Jory. Laggy Race is getting out of shape yet again. He's got the Red Bull and Mercedes behind him. My voice has properly gone. I'm starting to speak quiet now. Houseman. Wolf trying to look for a way past. He's got a double slipstream effect off Laggy Race as well. He's in the middle of it. Don't crash. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Oh no. 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 Don't hit the wall. You're going to hit the wall. No. Oh no. That was always going to end bad. Three wide, sorry. That was always going to end bad. Laggy Racer was in the middle of those two. 3 wide is never good through there. It was always going to end bad. But the question is, oh, he's got full wind damage. He's going to the pits. Here's with this race, unfortunately for him. Damn it, I feel bad for him. But anyways, Wolf is allowed to get himself. He's got a 2-for-1 deal for himself. Went down the inside of both of them, but Jory is about to make a move on Pure Fantasy. They both wheel bang, and he cuts the corner again. And Pure Fantasy stays ahead of Jory Games. The Houseman comes out in 10th place ahead of Sticky, so he's still in the points, but just by 1 point, unfortunately for him. He didn't deserve that whatsoever. But it's a racing incident. Thankfully, they both didn't retire, because I thought that could be a massive crash. Chris! I forgot to mention, well, I didn't really mention him. He's still on those old soft tyres. He's been on them for 16 laps. Oh, he's got a puncher! He's got a puncher. I think I saw a puncher. Yes, he has. He's got a puncher. Oh dear me, Chris. Be careful. Be careful. Slow down. Slow down. He lets his teammate go. Slow down now. Don't crash into anyone. No! Oh my goodness. Heart in mouth moment for Meister. He goes off the track a sensible way. He's judged it. He's misjudged it. His tyre strategy. He spins. Don't rejoin, don't rejoin, don't rejoin. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful, please be careful. Dear, it does show up in the race where the yellow flags are. Look at the right hand side of the screen, it does show up where the yellow flags are. But it didn't qualify though. No more incidents, please. Yellow flags in sector 2. Oh, someone's crashed, someone's crashed, someone's crashed, someone's crashed. No, that is a, who is it? It's Ryan Webb, he's gone. Ah dear, don't rejoin. Be careful, mate. Alex is out of the session. You can rejoin ahead of him. Oh no. He's actually retired from the session. Will that be a safety car? It could be a possible safety car. That was in the middle of the track. I'm surprised that is not a safety car. Chris has got a penalty. He's in 11th place. Yellow to sector 2 and 3. That could be a possible safety car. This will bunch everybody up. No safety car, don't think it will be. They're coming up to the danger zone right now. Should be a safety car. Nope, it's not a safety car, so it's all gone. He's gone. Maybe if you're stationary, that's the reason why, because he crashed and retired for the session. The car will still go in itself, because it wasn't actually, the tyres didn't come off, so it must have rage quit, as Joey will go around the outside. Pure fancy, you've got to leave some space, mate, you've always got to leave some space. So, Joey could be under investigation for that one, not leaving any space for pure fantasies. Remember, he's got a, got terrible for pure fantasies, he was having a good race. As Northgard Meister's not pitted yet, well he has, but lap 1. So we've got 3 retirements. Whoa, I Am Sophia's gone as well, so has Alex is gone, Alex is gone. Yellow flags again, that's the McLaren. Oh, we spawn. Don't crash on purpose, you don't want to race fix the race. Don't crash on purpose, you don't want to race fix. He's retired, he's gone. Yeah, because if you crash on purpose, it will bring out a safety car. Yeah, let's just set to 2 and 3. I don't think this will be a safety car because he is moving. His AI car is still moving, but it's looking to a place to retire. As you can see on the yellow on the map, the yellow highlighted section. How many more drivers can retire from the session? It's that same corner, so what's happening? Are they taking too much curb? Are they getting the throttle too early? It's that same corner again. But Northgard Meister will probably let his teammate through. You don't want to really fight his teammate as he moves up into 2nd place. Easy move for Jory. He's got a bit of breathing space between himself and Wolf. Oh, now I've got Meister making a slight mistake. Wolf did touch him. Thankfully he didn't spin. No! He's out of shape, but he's okay. For turn 17, turning into 18. I thought Russian Grand Prix would be boring, but it's actually quite good. My voice is gone for that shouting and screaming I did earlier on. Wolf can't get past him because that DRS is really effective for Northgard Meister. I've noticed as well that my stream is not popping up on the right hand side to tell me who's watching or who's not. Jamie, do you feel bad for me? Yes, I do. I feel bad for everybody who's retired. Yeah, for some reason on the right hand side of my screen it's not popping up whether the comments are coming. I am Indigo and I am enjoying this race. Wolf's got penalties all up Northgard Meister's gearbox. Oh, my voice is gone for that shouting I did. And Tibbets has invited me to a party, so let's see what he's got to say. So Wolf has made the move on Northgard Meister. Let's still side by side. And hello Tibbets, what's up mate? Hello. Yeah, can you turn the stream down please? So your voice is allowed to be shared. Can you tell me what happened in the race? Can you tell me what happened at the start of the race? So please, yeah, let me just check it. So please, I don't know. I don't know if your voice is allowed to be shared. So please, I don't know. Yeah, so tell me what happened at the start of the race. There was a safety car at the very start of the race. Were you involved in that incident? Can you tell me what happened? I've had that plenty of times, mate. You can't get out of the situation, if you know what I mean, when you're not in. You get involved in a situation you're not supposed to be in. And you can see Kyle go around the outside into turn 1, lovely, well turn 2 actually, lovely move from Kyle. I can't send invites, mate. I'm a spectator. You're gonna have to join me to the party if it's allowed you to do it. Please don't swear. You're on stream. Please don't swear. The gobs is all over the back of Lucky Racer. Oh yeah, I know. How do I do that again? And the gobs is all over the back of Lucky Racer. Remember, he's been on those tyres since lap 1 as he was involved in that first lap incident. And Lucky Racer has caught the corner. He's got a penalty again. That's another penalty for Lucky Racer. Yeah, and Doc Orbs still over the back of him. He's down the inside. They both make contact, both facing points. Sergio Perez and Esteban Ocon times. Lucky Racer is okay though because they're both still in the race. Ryan, he went ages ago, mate. Gone. It's probably for. Oh, it's still there. So what's going on? Oh, it says Chris. Again. Yeah, again. He's lost part of his front wing. I didn't see it highlight on my mini map. That's why I didn't know who it was. He's missed the first two corners. Oh, he's crushed on purpose. That's a safety car. Yep, safety car's deployed. Well done. That's definitely a penalty. That's race fixing. Yep, he retired. Yeah, he retired on purpose. That's race fixing. It should be a penalty for causing a safety car because he crashed on purpose. Yeah, crashed on purpose to bring it out a safety car. That's race fixing. So all these drivers will be put under a time limit before they actually reach the safety car. Philly's left. He did have some what's it called? Internet issues before he qualified. Remember, the safety car's out, so I think he'll still be in first if I'm correct, because it won't allow any overtaking. But the thing is though, press square and go down to a track map. Are you on the mini map or the full track map? Oh no, this could be really bad for Finley because remember, he has not got in the pits for a brand new set of tyres, whereas Jory can. If he chooses to. Nope, he won't. But the thing is though, his teammate will. Now that's a fantastic time for his teammate to come in because he was in that first lap crash. And now he's picked the right time to go to the pits. But where will he rejoin? He probably rejoined his 6th place. Doggos is in the pits, but I've got Master. His team's not ready for him. Wait, what? Oh, well, that's quite weird then. Philly, come back in the race, mate. You're still in the race. He's in the race. Yeah, he is. Why are people getting 5-second time penalties under the safety car? That's really confusing. Oh yeah, it's confusing because everybody's getting an exceeding track limit one. Will that be taken? Doghouse got it. I need to catch the drivers who are getting it because I don't really understand. I just. I need to figure out who hasn't got a penalty. It's a good job. It's a good job I didn't. It's a good job I didn't call a cut during the safety car in my German race because the safety car did come out, but we didn't call a cut because the track's not narrow. So thanks for pointing that out, MWB in the chat. So for the tracks like the corner cutting tracks, we can call a cut. I'll keep an eye on that one. Try not call a cut under a bit. Yep, Havey's got one. I think these drivers should learn that if you go off the track a bit, you'll get a penalty. Do you know what? It could really work out for Novgormeister. He's on a brand new set of softs. It did. He could. Nah, let's forget penalties. Let's enjoy the race and forget penalties because let's forget penalties. This could really make things interesting because. Wolf has got a penalty. Had it yesterday in the league race at Abu Dhabi where I cut the triple chicane, the tiniest bit. I got a 5-second time penalty. Right, cheers for pointing it out, mate, because I've got an Abu Dhabi race later and there's bound to be safety cars there. At 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock for Dutch time. No, I'm in the party with other people, mate. You don't have to do it. Who is? Let me read this comment out. They made the safety car too prone to coming out, especially VSC. We had a full one full safety car and 6 VSCs. Jesus, mate. I've heard a lot about safety car complaints. But it won't come in, will it? Yeah, come in. Sugar. Sorry. I need to concentrate. So safety car has come in. Finley will maintain the race, maintain the lead. Let's say, oh, he was out of shape coming into turn 17, but thankfully he didn't. Oh. They both made contact. Don't swear. Don't. Meanwhile, the Ghost of Glory Creek will try and make a move on Finley. Oh, Jesus. About 10 of us got penalties on the full safety car on lap 4 because of the patch. I know, I saw it, mate, I saw it. Northgormeister's got past Wolf. He's done it. He's just put to third place on those brand new set of softs. What do you mean 2, 3, 4 Toro? So 2, 3 you mean? You said 2, 3, 4. Novgorod on the back. Novgorod on the back of Joy Gates. I think you're a bit delayed. That's why. Yeah, saying the same thing over again a few seconds later. As Novgorod as getting past before turn 1. I think he turn 2, shall I say? And he's done it. There he is down the inside. Oh, Pure Fantasies has just hit Wolf, and he's gone off the track as well. Oh no, be careful, Jesus. This last lap race has gone absolutely crazy. Oh, they both crash! They both crash! I think, where's the race leader? He's up into turn... I can't remember what turn is. Penalty. Okay, by the way, we haven't heard the other commentator this whole time. That's because he was retired, mate. It's Tibbets. He was retired and he just joined the party, mate. Laggy race has gone wide. Oh, he hit the back of him, come on. Down the inside goes the McLaren boy, he's made the last lap move. It's a bit. Bearing in mind these penalties are kicking in and there's yellow flags to set to 3. Novgorod let me say something. Let me say something. Novgorod, yeah, he was the only one that appeared on the, well, not the only one, but he was the one that appeared on the safety car before Pure Fantasies and his teammate Jory. He was the only one that did it, and he got himself into first place. A beautiful strategy from the Toro Rosso driver. Penalty, that's the, it's not realistic, it's penalties as well. So the results on the left hand side of the screen: Novgorod wins the race out of Finley, Houseman, Pure Fantasies, Doug Arbs, Jory Gaines, Sticky, Boy, Kyle, Laggy Racer, Wolf, Alex, Loiqui, and I'm Safai. That's me, SHR underscore Indigo. That's my name, and I will be off. So I've got to see you later. I've got to go because of my league race. So it's been a lovely race, and I'll see you all later for next week at 6:30.